Hey guys, on today's video, I'm talking about some of our more common fashion mistakes and their quick fixes. Now, have you ever noticed that maybe you've got your outfit put together, you're walking out the door, you're ready to go, or you've already left the house, you're going about your day and you look down and you notice that there's a loose thread at your cuff, or maybe your button is so loose it's actually dangling off of your shirt. Um, the jeans that you grabbed in a rush when you were in the store are maybe pinching a little bit and causing that over spillage, that muffin top. Those are some of the fashion mistakes I'm talking about. There are there are a lot of ways where style and fashion can go wrong, but if we know some of those things and what to look out for, as well as the quick and dirty fixes, we can avoid those altogether. So I'm going to go over about 4 of those today. And we've all been guilty of it at times, so don't feel like this is a drag. Just know, hey, I've done it before, you've done it before, and we're going to do what we can to keep that from happening again because we want to look just amazing and feel amazing all the time. Okay? Cool. The first fashion mistake I often see is we buy clothes based on size. We've all kind of done it. If you hear your friend say, oh no, I've been a size 10 since high school. Oh no, I always wear a medium. This is my regular size. All you have to do is a simple Google search, a YouTube search, and you can see videos where someone will go in a store and buy a size 10 or 12 in each store size, and you can see how much they vary from one brand within a store or from one store to the next. So the fix for that is don't buy based on size, small, medium, large, 26, 28, whatever. Buy based on fit. That means you're going to have to take time to actually, go in the store when you're not in a rush, try things on. But if you will know your measurements before you even get to the store, that's going to reduce your headache so much. So take your measurements and then buy your clothes based on the fit when you try them on rather than the size that's in those clothes. Fashion mistake number 2 I often see are ill-kept clothes. This is scuffed up shoes, dirty soles, wearing yellowed garments, missing buttons on jeans or blouses or blazers, threads hanging off your clothes, unhemmed jeans that you've stepped on so much so you've gotten frayed on the bottom. That's what I mean by ill-kept clothes. Those instantly make you look unkempt, haphazard, and like you're not aware of the state of your clothes, or you don't care. We're not saying you have to be just really, really perfectionist about things, but we do want to look like we put some effort into our clothes because we put effort into our clothes. So the fix for ill-kept clothes: know how to take care of your clothes and then take care of them. Read the label and the washing instructions on the inside of your clothes. There are different cheats and workarounds where if it says dry clean only, I'm not going to go into all that because I don't want to get in trouble, saying, oh, you told me I could hand wash it and now it only fits my dog. I'm not going that far, but read the washing instructions inside of your clothes. Get them dry cleaned periodically. If you're missing a button, grab a needle and thread. You can stitch that sucker back on while you're listening to an episode of Forensic Files. If your pants are frayed at the bottom and you have a sewing machine and you can go ahead and kind of fix that hem, cut and make a new hem, go for it. If not, take them to a tailor, have them do it. And if your clothes are so frayed or they've just had it, they're kaput. The armpits or the collars are so dingy and so yellow, you really can't revive them. Let them go. Don't even keep them in your closet because we don't want to risk you grabbing them and putting them back on and then going out and somebody saying, wow, what'd you do? Squeeze orange juice under your arm? What's going on there? Get rid of them. Put them completely away. Throw them out so you don't risk grabbing them again. But for the most part, when it comes to ill-kept clothes, just know how to maintain those clothes and do so. The third fashion mistake I often see is I call it the error of two. This is when you're showing too much skin or too little. Before you come for me, I'm not the modesty police, and I'm not going to say, "Oh, that's too much skin." And normally that's what we hear. "Oh, you're showing too much skin." We never hear about showing too little skin. Some flashes of skin are natural. If you stretch, if you move, you're going to see a little bit of wrist. You're going to see ankle. You're going to see stuff move up your leg a little bit. You're going to see your side exposed. So that's something that's not often talked about, but in the era of two, when you've got a crop top, Daisy Dukes, gladiator sandals, or you're buttoned up from the top of your neck all the way down to your ankles, both of them are imbalanced because you're overloading the eye. You either got so much material from being, a school marm from the 1800s that it's hard to focus and really kind of engage with the outfit, or it's a lot of skin and there's not enough contrast there to really keep the eye engaged. So it's kind of like all in a grab, but you're also going back because the eye is picking up all the different spots of skin that are only lightly broken up by clothing. So the error of two is when you're either too covered up or you're too exposed. And the fix for that is balance. No, let me tell you, where I am, it got to 108 degrees today. So I'm not going to tell you, "Oh no, you definitely need to wear ankle length pants right now. And if you can wear something down to your elbows," do what you need to do to create your own air conditioning, okay? But when it comes to our outfits, and most of us work in air conditioned situations anyway, think about balance. For instance, if you've got an off the shoulder top, some shorter shorts, some nice flip flop sandals, you've got a colorful blouse that's going to instantly pick up the eye, you've got some cute, lightly distressed, maybe shorts, then you've got the pop of skin with your legs out. You can even change up the inseam length that you want for your shorts based on your personal preference. I'd make the top an off the shoulder top so we get a little bit of flash of skin up here, a little bit of flash of skin at the bottom, but then we have visual points of interest in the colorful blouse and the texture of the shorts. That's going to keep the eye engaged. It's got you comfortable. It's still going to be cool, and it gives you more balance and proportion to your look. Something else? Go with a crop top and an all favorite midi skirt. Halter crop top, you've got your arms out, you normally got your back out also, might have a little cute cutout at the chest, maybe a wrap, or you can go with a standard, I don't know, like a simple off the shoulder crop that kind of like the simple ones that you can find at Target and what have you. That, again, you got a little bit of flash of skin up here, then you got the midi skirt, so you've got more coverage on the bottom. You got the colorful skirt again. You've still got enough interest in flashes of skin to look natural, to keep everything balanced and proportional to where you don't look covered up and you're cool. You're not going to burn up in the heat. So our fashion mistake is the error of two, either being too exposed or too covered up, and the fix for that is simply balance. Our final fashion mistake that I want to talk about is kind of personal to me because this one has always been a peeve of mine. And this fashion mistake is limp clothing. This is when your clothes don't look very crisp or they're just straight up wrinkled. And I will tell you, I am still old school. I still iron my clothes. I have a real to life iron. I use it on the regular. When I do my clothes prep for the week, the iron is put to use. I've got a couple of friends that say they don't use irons. They don't even have them in their house. It rocked my dome to know that there are people that don't own an iron. I'm going to tell you right now, I was stunned. And I started to buy her an iron for her birthday a few years ago. And she told me she wouldn't use it even if I got her one. So we went out for drinks instead. So if you do not iron, first of all, why? If you don't iron, why? I'd like to know why. Leave me a comment and tell me why. I'm not saying you have to, just stay standing over a steam table like you work at a dry cleaner. I'm just saying take 5 minutes. Why? Why is that? Why do you feel that's not okay? If you're in the I'll never iron camp, one, leave me a comment and tell me why. And two, at least get a good steamer. I know there are a ton of dryers that actually have a steam function, but they're not. They will release some wrinkles from your clothes, but they're not going to give it that light crispness that's going to make you look polished. So you're going to be better off lightly starching your clothes and then running a steamer over it if you are anti-iron than if you say, no, I'll just put a damp cloth in the dryer with my clothes and that'll be enough. Yes, it will help relax those fibers some. Like I said, if you want it to have you don't want your clothes so stiff that you can stand them up in a corner, but you do want them to have a little bit of crispness to them so it looks polished. So that's your fix. If your mistake is your clothes look kind of limp, lightly or heavily creased and wrinkled, the fix is iron or steaming your clothes. Make sure you incorporate starch. But yes, iron or steam your clothes. That's all I have for you guys today. Those were just some of the quick fashion mistakes and fixes that I had on my mind. If you have any fashion mistakes and fixes that you commonly see and that you commonly employ, leave me a comment and let me know what they are. And until then, I will see you guys next week. Bye.